Hey everyone, I just wanted to check in and do a quick video with this email. I really just wanted to check in and really talk a little bit about mindset and well-being and stress and anxiety and well-being. We have another lockdown, and for some people this may be a very difficult time. I wanted just to share my story because I was really struggling earlier on this year, around July, August, where I kind of had enough of everything going on around me, enough of what was being, I was listening to the news too much. I was also spending time listening to people about what's really going on, and it just got a bit too much for me in terms of feeling uneasy, feeling lost, feeling unsure about the future, feeling a little bit bleak about the future as well. And we all know, well, I know, I've been doing this work for a very long time, that how we feel really can affect our health and well-being, and also what we focus on does become our reality, and what we focus on from an emotional aspect becomes our reality. So towards the end of August, I made some choices in where I was going to spend my mental energy, and how and how I wanted my future to be. So I just wanted to check in and give you some tips about some of the things that I did for myself to get some, just to get my mental state in a place where I was grounded and I had some control over myself and my well-being. We can't control the environment. I can't control, what goes on around me. I can't control what our leader puts us through. I can't control the virus. I can't control. There's many things I can't control that are external. But I took it upon myself to start to look at the things that I had that was important, for well-being, and important for how I was feeling every day. So I made some choices. And some of those choices really helped me pull myself back together and have a more and have more of a well-being aspect for the future, seeing a brighter future, and really seeing how it's up to me. It really is up to me. So some of the things that I did, number one was I stopped watching any news. I really am not interested in the drama. I do want to know what's going on. So what I do is I log on to the official websites and find out what's going on. That is enough for me to then function and know what I need to do and what I shouldn't be doing. And that's really helped me tremendously, because it really helped me. It got the fear aspect of what is portrayed in the news. It got the fear out of me, and it got me to just focus on the things that I need to do. So if I just log on to the official websites and know, okay, these are the parameters that I can work with, that's okay, I can do that. So I stopped watching all the news, and I also stopped reading and listening to any conspiracy theories. And I don't want to put anyone down. I'm not here to say anything is wrong or right. But sometimes even listening to the other extreme of the conspiracy can get you into a state of fear, frustration, anger. And those are all the emotions that I don't want to live with. And I don't want to live with on a day-to-day basis. They do serve a purpose, But if it's something that I cannot take an action on, then I don't want to be feeling those things every day. So I stopped spending time on Facebook. I stopped spending time on Twitter. I do occasionally visit Facebook, just from the perspective of keeping in connection with some of the groups that I'm in, that I work in. And that was a no-brainer for me. That's number one. Number two, I continue to meditate, and my focus every day is to feel joy. My focus is, how can I take self-care and feel joy and be joyful around me, so other people around me don't suffer because of my emotions. And one of the ways that I do that is one of the ways that I disassociate with the drama that's going on around us. And it's a NLP technique, and it's one that I use many times. Is I disassociate, and I use ways of just being an observer. An observer will be someone who just observes a situation without any emotion. So that was one of the things that I do, is I focus on what I want to feel, and I do things that help me feel joy. I also do a lot of breath work, and if you haven't done this already, Wim Hof is amazing, and I've put a link to a couple of his videos below. Breathing gets our body and mind into rhythm, okay? And the rhythm sets our physiology and our health, okay? So if you are a fast and shallow breather, then that rhythm can create anxiety. It can create frustration, it can create chaos. If your breathing is slow and deep, then you create stillness and resilience. So I spend time, I actually do both, because I like the fast breathing, because when you stopped, it brings stillness and shallow. But I do that consciously. So there's a couple of videos that I'm going to put links into in this email. Wim Hof is one, Sadhguru is another that I absolutely love. He has just so much good reasoning in understanding how to be human, how to manage your emotions, how to be resilient. And I spend a lot of time listening to that kind of work because it brings me back to stillness. I really do believe the human body and the mind is magical. I believe that, you know, we have the power inside us to really create health, well-being, the life of that we want, but it has to be, we have to direct our focus in the right way. I spent a lot of time in nature. I actually went away because I could at that time, and I went into the Cotswolds, and I spent a lot of time in the forest, by the trees, with the plants, and I spent time in nature. Okay, and what I found is, when I spend time with nature, it brings things back to reality. If you think about it, nature has been around probably well before humans are around. Yeah, I'm talking about trees, plants. I'm talking about the flies and the bees and the butterflies. And it still exists, and nature is stillness. So it really just helped me bring back some stillness, and just smells, you know, because we had some rainy days, and just smelling the earth, and really just bringing that groundedness back in. So if you get a chance, you know, if you do spend time over the next 4 weeks going out for a walk, going to a park, and just being in nature. So those are some of the things that really helped me. And then the other thing is just good friendships, because Facebook was created to bring friends and family together. I think it's gone a completely different way, but you don't need Facebook to connect with your family and friends. You can still use the phone. You can still use Zoom and connect with many people at once. So try and make that happen, because that's what brings our spirit together. That's what makes us stronger. That's what helps us unite, and just have fun, and just get to know the person. Really know the person. Let's just talk and unite. So I just wanted to do this quick video to just to convey, to stay strong, to look after the mental part of our well-being. It's a really, really important part. It's a driver of our well-being. Of course, what we eat is important, and I've actually got some. I've got a recipe below. If you're feeling a bit under the weather, it's a homemade tea that I make of turmeric and ginger, and some of you I've probably put on it because it's very anti-inflammatory, but it's also really nourishing. And so the recipe's there. Have a try. Keep your vitamin C up. I'm going to reiterate some of the things that will help you keep your immunity strong. And if you want to have a chat, I'm here. I'm going to be arranging some group Zoom calls. So if you wanted to just stay in touch and just be around and ask questions, it's here. But stay connected with your loved ones. And I think this is what this is about. This is about slowing us down and really doing the things that are really important. So I'm going to end the video here. Just wanted to say, stay well, look after yourself, and stay strong. Take care. Bye-bye.